Hi guys, just jumping on quickly for a brief review in the Venty. I purchased this just under a week ago. I'll be honest, I've always had real trouble getting away from combustion. I've tried every vaporizer out there. I've tried the Mighty, I've tried the Crafty, I've tried the Packs, I've tried the Tiny Mate, I've tried pretty much all of them. I've never been able to get what I'm looking for. It just doesn't give me what combustion gives me. And I've always found a lot of restriction from all the vaporizers. I've always found they give a popcorn taste as well, and alongside that, and that's the two things that's mainly put me off vaporizers. Now, on purchasing the Venty, I find that in comparison to the rest of the vaporizers day and night, it's obviously not combustion, but it's as close as you're going to get. That restriction of draw is gone. There's an airflow meter that will certainly help change that for yourself to adjust your own personal preference, but I find the restrictions gone altogether. The popcorn taste just isn't there. Your flour taste is your flour should taste. I'm just about to grind up a bit of orange cake from Lot 420, and I'll guarantee you get through the vaporizer, it tastes as orange as it can be. Available for the Venty, rather than loading it up, you can load into there, just put your flour into the top there. You can use these pods, these wee aluminium pods that come. You fill these, drop them in there, put your cap back on. It helps keep your Venty clean. Some people are apprehensive of the aluminium. If you're apprehensive of the aluminium, there's a glass, borosilicate glass option available. Pops in there just the same, no lid for the borosilicate glass, but it still keeps it clean, no problem at all. The glass obviously does take a bit longer to heat up, but when it heats up, it keeps that heat a lot longer than the aluminium would. So you just need to wait a wee bit longer if you're using the glass, but I find it works very well. Now, I find if loading the wee caps, I don't load them too tight. Some people believe that you need to load them real tight. I find I get a nicer, cleaner, smoother draw if they're not loaded that tight. I'm still having a wee bit of trouble adjusting to the dry throat hit that comes from a vaporizer that you don't get from a joint or bong, obviously. That's just down to being vapor rather than smoke, obviously. Wee cap goes in the top just like that. Just pops in, pop your lid back on, turn it around, that's it, ready to go. You can change your mouthpiece. I've changed my mouthpiece to be glass mouthpiece there. You can change different materials and things like that. There's other accessories available for them. B button on the side, there's your power button. These are your temperature buttons in the front for up and down. I rarely really need to use them because the side button also has a boost option. So I start at 180. If I hit that boost option, it'll take it up to 195. Hit the boost option again, it'll take it up to 210. That gives me the broad range of cannabinoids and terpenes because you're starting low, getting that flavour, and some of the terpenes, and then you're losing some of them as you go, but you're getting the heavier hits of the other cannabinoids. Press it once, comes on like that. It takes in around 20 seconds to heat up. Seems to certainly be a lot quicker than the other ones. I find the same with any vaporizer I'm using. The first draw, I find it's still sort of heating up and you're getting very, very thin vapour. It takes 2 to 3 draws, I think, really, to get the vapour I'm after from it. But I say the vapor is as thick as I want it to be, where I haven't found out with other devices. I just don't get that. So we'll see how we get on. I say the first draw is probably not going to get a lot from it. Second draw will give you a better idea of the actual vapor coming from the device. And rather than hitting it hard like you would a joint or bong, hit it long and slow. Seems to be the best way to get the best benefit out of your vaporizer. Get a good, if that's what you're after a good cloud and good vapor. Long and slow certainly would be the best way for it. This here's your airflow adapter. You can start from 1 right up to 3. Obviously 1's restricted, 1's going to give you more vapor, but as you open that up towards 3, you're putting in air from the cooling chamber, and that air will come in along with your vapor, so it gives you more of a cleaner draw. Vapor from it's fantastic. The flavour is just outstanding. It's the flour is almost like you would get when you're smelling the flour. It's as close to that as flavour wise. So you don't get that popcorn taste you get from a lot of other vaporizers. I really am impressed with it. Say that wee boost button aside, you hit that twice, it'll take it from 180 up to 195, and this is how quick it goes from 180 to 195, just like that. And then you're getting more vapor again. There really is good vapor production out of it. I'm very, very impressed. And you can probably hear the raspiness I speak of with the dry hit in the throat. Say that's just me adjusting. I'm adjusting more as the week goes on. Everybody does sort of take that wee change when it's changed from combustion to dry hard vaporizer, but within about 2 weeks the raspiness and the dryness sort of disappears. You can adjust to it. Overall, hands down, definitely in my eyes, the best vaporizer out there. Say it's handheld, it's light, it's in around £300 mark now, so it's not expensive for what it is. I can't rate it highly enough, honestly. Really, really impressed. I'm for 5 days combustion free now, and honestly, it's one of the best things I've ever done. Thank you very much.